Hello everybody, welcome to the tutorial of BRIGAS NUNCA MAIS, written by the great Carlos Tom Jobim on lyrics by the prestigious Vinicius de Moraes in 1959. So I've changed the original key to transpose it to C major to make it easier for you. However, it's too high for me, but I made the effort not to use the internal transposition of a digital piano. Naturally, I recommend that you always read this description of everything I offer you on my channel to check well what is the value of the transposition key and to apply if it's necessary. Naturally, if it's at 0, symbolized by the 2 letters K and T, key transpose, it means that there is nothing to modify. Like for today, for example, it's 0. Of course, nothing prevents you from increasing or decreasing the internal transposition of your keyboard. If this one is not adjusted to your voice, it's a question of vocal comfort. What I don't have in this tutorial, but I'm not here to perform, but to guide you. By the way, that guide that you will find in another video under the title guide, of course, to help you with the general understanding of the song. So let's go to the introduction. It's an option, of course. The melody. So, and now with the chord. And we resolve with the G sharp 5. So, in slow motion, E minor, G with E minor, you can put the 7 if you want. So we're in C major scale, but first let's have a look on the detail on the E minor 7 scale of E minor of E. 1 in natural scale in degrees, 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7 and root. So let me give you a trick for to make the difference between the 7 and the major 7. You see E, the E, for example, on the scale. So a semitone below you will always find a major 7 and a semitone below the 7. Why? Because from the 5th major mode or minor mode, well, 3 semitone in minor and 4 semitone from the root is same thing. A 3 semitone is the 3rd minor, that's the 7. Okay, E minor, for example, 7, E major 7. E minor 7, and then a semitone up higher, it will be a major, because the more interesting to learn it's a semitone below the root, major 7, and semitone below the major 7, 7. So E minor 7, it's a sun minor, okay, dominant, and major 7, 4 semitone above, it's a major 7, the sun major. So it's a trick very interesting because it's work on all tonalities, of course. Like, for example, in C, 1 2 3 4 5 6 major 7 root 3rd major 5th, a semitone below major 7 and semitone below C7. You see. So of course in E minor 7. So we have E, G, B, and D. So can put if you want the 7, but so let's start with introduction. G, E, D, and on D we can play a D minor 7, same thing, scale of D, 1 2 3 4 5 6 in degrees, major 7 and roots and minor 5th and 7. We have D, F, A, and C. So again, and E, F, G, E minor again, 7 if you want, E, D, 7 if you want. So again, from the start. And then on the E, you put the G6, scale of G, 1 2 3 4 5 6, major 7 root 3rd 6, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, G, B, and E, and then it's very easy to resolve to C major, the reverse, the inversion, root 3rd 5th. Okay, you keep the 15th place, the root is coming in on the top, and the third major on the top, like this. You see that the reverse of the C, very easy. So use this one to resolve from the G. Okay, of course with your left hand you play the root. Say G, C, and we resolve with a G sharp 5. G again with your left hand, root, sun major, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sharp 5. So the sun major with a B, the E flat, the sharp 5, and G again on the top. So B, E flat, G. So you can have another option if you want. You put the root first on the first beat, or like this, and then we start to sing. So what I suggest is to play for the very beginners all the chords like in ballad, yes, and flat, and then if you're a little bit advanced in the second part, we will play the bossa nova. Chegou, só eu venceu depois chorão, então fui eu. Okay, so first let's have a look on the first chord, the C6 root, third major, fifth and sixth, C, E, G, A. Chegou, second chord, so you, B7. So scale of B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root, third, fifth, 7. You see the 7, the semitone below the major 7, and semitone below the B. Okay, so we have a B, E flat, G flat, and A. Penseu, a semitone below, B flat major 7, scale of B flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. Major 7 are interesting, the fifth, the sun major, and the root. So B flat, D, F, and A. From the start, chegou, só you, penseu depois chorão. A sharp 5, I carry on, okay? Scale of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, third, fifth, sharp 5. So A, C sharp, and F. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Between the fifth and the sixth, that's the sharp 5. Okay, semitone above. So A, C sharp, and F. Então fui eu. I didn't play, in fact, the melody because it's our voice who make the melody. We just play the chords and with our right hand, and the bass with our left hand. D minor 7, root, third, fifth, 7. It's just a reverse. The root on the top and the second reverse. Okay, the sun minor on the top. So we have A. We keep the 15 place and the 7. So A, C, the root on the top. Okay. The D and the F, the sun minor on the top. So A, C, D, F. Okay. So from the start, okay. Chegou, só you, venceu depois chorão, então fui eu. B flat minor 6, so root, sun minor, fifth and sixth on the scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We put the 5, we keep the fifth and the sixth, but 3 semitone above, they are the sun minor. Sun major, it will be a semitone above. So we need the minor, B flat minor. So B flat, D flat, F, and G. And then we resolve by a D minor 7. Chegou, só you, venceu depois chorão, então fui eu que me consolou, sua tristeza. G6, root third and sixth, G, you know this chord now, B and E, tesa na certeza, E minor 7, you know, E minor, E, G, B and D, tesa G che io amo, semitones below with a E flat diminished 7, or to build a E flat diminished 7 from the scale of E flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, root third, fifth, 7. So we keep the root in place, we're descending a semitone below the third, the fifth and the 7. So it's become from the E flat 7, it's become just, you just keep the root in place. This, the third, the fifth and the 7 descending, it become E flat diminished 7. So E flat, G flat, A and C. So, and you can, if you want, reverse, you see, like this, at the same chord. It depends just only what is the root, where is the root. The root is E flat, we say E flat diminished 7. So, consolo sua tristeza na certeza de o que amor tem de satisfazer. D minor 7 from the E flat diminished 7 to D minor 7, you know, D, F, A and C, and we resolve by G sharp 5, you know, B, E flat and G, E boom, A minor 7, this root third, fifth, 7, you keep the fifth and 7, the root on the top, the third on the top, and the fifth on the top. Okay, you see, it's just only a reverse. So we have G, A, C, E, E bom para fazer. A, D7, root 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root third, fifth, 7. It's only the root who's coming in on top. So we have the third major, the fifth, and the 7, and the root, okay, on the top. So you can put your hand inside like this, F sharp, A, C, and D. Okay. Fa de aspazish, D minor 7 again, mais, and we resolve by G sharp 5. So just the chord slowly. C6, chegu. So you just help with the melody sometime. B7, penseu, B flat major 7, depois chorar, A sharp 5, então fui eu, D minor 7, quem com B flat minor 6, solo, D minor 7, sua triste, G6, na certeza. G que eu amo, E minor 7, E flat diminished 7, tem de satisfazer mais, D minor 7, E bom, E minor 7, para fazer, D7, fazer, D minor 7, mais, on a une balade, chego. Sorry, venceu depois chorar, então fui eu quem consolou sua tristeza na certeza de que o amor tem de satisfazer mais. É bom para fazer as pazes mais. Can make a stop at the end of the first verse, but we have just only two couplets. Okay, so G sharp 5, and the second one will be the same, just for the first half part. So depois, that of course the word change. C6, depois fui eu, B7, Kim de B flat major 7. Dele precisam A sharp 5, E liental, D minor 7, E so, B minor 7, B flat minor 6, Coreo, D minor 7, Io no so amor, G6, mostro che, and now this is change, veio, C major 7, pra ficar, so veio, yeah, that's the melody, veio pra ficar, we still play the sharp 5, veio, C major 7, that's the reverse, roots at 5th 7, you keep the 5th and the 7th in place, the root on the top and the 3rd on the top major, so we have G, B, C and E. So again, veio pra ficar, so and now the 5th become a sharp 5, okay, and the major 7 to 7 to the 3rd minor, okay. So from this chord C major 7, you just have to put your 2 finger to the white inside to the 2 blacks, okay, and it's become like this, a C sharp 5 7, C7 sharp 5, and if I revert the C and the E like this, the C is the same thing as the C, but it's very easy to play from the C major 7 to C sharp 5 7, okay. So again, io non so mostro che veio pra ficar, mais vez, see, very easy, F major 7, scale of F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, we keep the major 7, the 3rd, the 5th, the 3rd major, and the root, so F, A, C, E, por toda a vida, F minor 6, from the major to the minor mode, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 semitone above the root, that's the 3rd major, 3 semitone, that's the minor. So F flat, the 5th with a C, and the 6th with a D. So F flat, C, D. To F major 7 to F minor 6. Uma vez por toda a vida, and now, bom mesmo em paz. The first part, very easy. E minor 7, you know, E, G, B, D. Bom mesmo, D minor 7, you see, just 1 tone below, the D minor 7, D, F, A and C, so bom mesmo em paz, okay? You can put both, the double bass, or just only with 1 finger, bom mesmo em paz, and now that's is 1 chord by on all the words like this. Brigas nunca mais. So E minor 7, gas, the A minor 7, E minor to A minor 7. That's the reverse, you know. The roots on the top, the 3rd minor on the top, A minor. Num, very easy to from the A minor 7 to put the D minor 7, num, ca, G7, you play just D, F and B with the root with B, my C, and at the end, but in time, brigas nunca mais, slowly, brigas nunca mais. Try to you have a good view from the top. Brigas nunca mais. So E minor, minor 7, D minor 7, G7, C. And if you want to start again the song, you play G sharp 5 and again, okay? So I play the second part, the second verse for you from the start. Depois in ballad fui eu que me dele precisar e ele então eu sou correu de minor 7 e eu não sou amor mostrou que veio pra ficar mais uma vez por toda a vida. Bom mesmo amar em paz. You can make double time like this, huh? Or bom mesmo amar em paz, em brigas nunca mais. Okay, and then okay, from the start, maybe chego, sorriu, venceu, depois chorou, então fui eu que me consolou sua tristeza na certeza de que o amor tem de suas fases mais e bom para fazer as pazes, mas depois fui eu que me dele precisar e ele então e socorreu. Eu não sou amor, outro que veio pra ficar mais uma vez por toda a vida. Bom mesmo mal em paz, brigas nunca mais. And at the end of the song, so you can finish if you want with C7, 9 or with a C6. Well, there's a lot of possibilities, but C it will be good, okay? Or C major 7 if you want. Well, there's a lot of possibilities. So if you're a little bit advanced now, we are talking about the famous bossa nova, the basso ostinato. Is the process of repeating a rhythmic formula consistently, because I think you have all the tools to make a beautiful ballad, you see. And if it's too hard, you take the rhythm very slowly, step by step. You start with just only for the chords like this. Sorry. So you venceu, depois chorar. And if you don't want to make melody, of course you do that. Chegou, sorriu, venceu, depois chorar. Então fui eu que me consolou sua tristeza na certeza que amor tem dessas fases mais. É bom para fazer as pazes mais. And second verse, depois fui eu que me precisar e então e com socorreu. Eu não sou amor, mostrou que veio pra ficar mais uma vez por toda a vida. Bom mesmo mal em paz, brigas nunca mais. And again. So let's talk about the bossa nova. So if you're really bit advanced, so we're going to play the root and the fifth, and we return the fifth. Okay, where the fifth of the C on a scale of C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the G. So we keep the root in place, and that's the G where I reverse. Okay, and inversion of the fifth. So like this. Bam 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 boom bam bam, and you play your bossa nova like this. Bam bam bam. So you have a beautiful view from the top. I didn't use these two fingers, that you have a good view, and you see the two notes that you need, the root and the fifth, the inversion of the fifth. And sometimes we'll see when it's diminished, we're going to diminish the fifth, of course, but we'll see this detail. What I suggest is to try to make everything, we stay longer on the beat and on the chords, and then I try to do everything and step by step. The chords, to sing, and to give you the name of the two notes that we need, okay? Shegu, C6, we have C and G, so you, and like this you can see exactly where the chords, okay? We have B and F sharp on a B7, then say B flat major 7, B flat with F, depois short, A sharp 5, we have A and E, and A sharp 5, and halfway D minor 7, D with A, Kim Kong, B flat minor 7, so we have B flat and F, so Lu, D minor 7, A, D with A, Sua tristeza, G6, and you can resolve with to the E to the D, you see, Teza, na certeza, oh sorry, we have the G and D was our left hand, Teza, na certeza, E minor 7, we have E and B, G que eu amo. Ah, interesting. Where is the fifth of the E flat diminished? So normally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it will be on the scale of E flat, natural scale. Normally it's B flat, but we have diminished. You remember for to become E flat diminished like this. So of course, to the bass we didn't play to the fifth, we played the flat 5, I mean the A, so E flat and A on the bottom, and not E flat and the real fifth, because she's diminished. And not B flat, we play A. Okay, so again where I am, yes, na certeza de que o amor. Also, okay, again E minor 7. So on E minor we have B and E. E flat with A on E flat diminished 7. Then desage faz ich mais. D minor 7, D with A. G sharp 5, we have G and D. E boom. A minor 7, A with E, Arapazer, D7. You see, major mode or minor mode is not important. What is important that the root and the root, okay, the root. So we have D and A, Aspasis, you see, and now we was on major mode, on minor mode, D minor 7, D and A, is nothing changed with our bass. Passage mais. If you want to make a stop for the second verse, you do a stop, it's an option, but if you don't want, you carry on. Depois, you see, that's an option. I don't know exactly what you prefer. Me, well, I've make a stop, but it's maybe tomorrow I will not do it. I will carry on. So second verse, depois C6, we have D, C and G again. So you can play on the bottom on this octave, but on the top if you want, we have the place, okay? Same thing. Depois C and G, we have B and F sharp, Kim D, B flat major 7, we have B flat and F. Li precisão, A sharp 5, we have A and E. E elemental, D minor 7, we have D and A. E so B flat flat minor 6, then we have B flat and F. Coreo, D minor 7, io non so amo, G6, we have G and D, mostro che veio pra ficar. Of course, we play sharp 5, so we play sharp 5, not the fifth, but the sharp 5, okay? So, again, ma io sono amo, mostro che vai, so C major 7, pra ficar, mais mai vez, F major 7, we have F and C, por toda a vida, from the major mode to the minor mode, F major 7 to the F minor 6, there's nothing changed. The root is F. We play F and C, okay? And now, bom mesmo em paz. If you want to play on in bossa nova, bom mesmo em paz, you can. That's another option. But here, I think it's more interesting to do ma ba ma 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 da ma. And you didn't have the choice for the last one because BRIGAS NUNCA MAIS. There's no time to make bossa nova. It's a break. So, boom, you can double bass if you want. It's up to you, just only with one note. Boom, mesmo em paz, E minor 7, D minor. And if you want to make bossa nova, it will be E and B. Boom, mesmo on D minor, D and A. Am paz, D with A again, and then what is it? BRIGAS NUNCA MAIS. Yeah, that's exactly the same thing. So and then if you want to start again, you play G sharp 5, and then so what I suggest is to start again all along the song, slowly in slow motion. Then you have a good point of view with the finger, okay? Chegou, sorriu, venceu, depois chorar. Então fui eu. I'm just playing just the chords, okay? Quem consolou sua tristeza na certeza de que amor tem de sais fazes mais é bom para fazer as pazes mais. Depois, second verse, fui eu quem dele precisa. E ele então socorreu, eu não sou amor, mostrou que veio pra ficar, mais uma vez por toda a vida, bom mesmo em paz, brigas nunca mais. Just only the chord. Sorry, sometimes I'm playing melody, but it's ridiculous. I told you just the chords. Chegou, sorriu, venceu, depois chorar. Então fui eu que me consolou sua tristeza na certeza de que amor tem de satisfazes mais e bom para fazer as faces mais. Depois fui eu que me dei prece, sorry, B flat major 7, dele precisão. I come in the top. Ele então socorreu, eu não sou amor, mostrou que veio pra ficar, uma vez por toda a vida, bom e mesmo em paz, brigas nunca mais. That's it, my friends. I think you have all the tools for to make a beautiful song, and it's again a Carlos Tom Jobim, written by Carlos Tom Jobim and Vinicius de Moraes. So maybe if you explore on my channel, you will maybe discovering a big playlist dedicated to Carlos Tom Jobim and a Latin list. This song is in, of course, inside the Latin list also too, and maybe you discovering my big love for Michel Legrand, that I have dedicated a big playlist because this is my passion, and I hope you enjoy like me, because that's the word. And I tell you, thank you very much for your passion like me, and I beg your pardon if I make sometimes some mistakes, but I make a lot of things, and I didn't have always time to do that, but I love to do that, to make that. So I hope you enjoy and you appreciate like me, and thank you very much for all the people passing time to write me, and I give you answer, of course, all the time. And what I cannot tell you anymore, just only enjoy. That's the words. Enjoy, a pleasure. Thank you very much for your fidelity, and I hope to see you again on my channel. Bye bye.